What's up, everybody? Happy Friday.
What's up, y'all? Are you trying to make that bigger?
I was trying to make it like in the middle, but it's doing what they want to do. What's up, little flamer? Yeah, we just started. Thank you, Jordan. Princess Pink, what's up? What you want to talk about first?
BlackLightning. Can I keep it real with y'all?
That's what the name of the show is. That's what we do.
I wanna confirm with y'all. Can I keep it real? Can y'all handle if I really keep it real?
Hey, Ivy. Hey, Nemiir. Don't say what you got to say.
BlackLightning is losing me, y'all. And I say that because it's 2 episodes left. I thought it was more than that.
Yeah, they did the release dates for the finales, and they show gonna be over like on the 18th, I think. So it's only 2 episodes left.
It's 2 episodes left, and we haven't gotten anywhere. Like the last, I feel like this because of the formula that's been set up by the Arrowverse. It should be the last 4 to 5 episodes should be focused on the villain, focused on the main story. We're getting nowhere. We are getting nowhere, and it's frustrating to me because I am a fan of BlackLightning. Not just the show, the comic book. I love the characters, and I want them to thrive as a series, but you're not writing it as a comic book show. You're writing it as a drama. And just a drama, and that's not going to make you survive with a superhero based show. We need the superhero with a little drama sprinkled in. Like, yes, we get more Jefferson than we get more BlackLightning. That's not what we want. We want BlackLightning and BlackLightning. Yeah, we okay with Lynn, Jen, Anissa. Yeah, we want that, but I'm not getting enough BlackLightning, and I'm not getting what makes him a hero. And I hate to say that, but that's honest. I'm not getting that.
I don't fully agree with the fact that the Arrowverse is the only thing that can save BlackLightning, because there's stuff that's in the Arrowverse that still ain't doing like 100%. So, cause like, I mean,
like it's
I'm upset though because I like BlackLightning and I expected more, because I'm like, I look up and then I'm like, it's only 2 episodes left. We ain't even like, Jen don't even have her suit. We ain't talked about Tobias no more after like Khalil died. Like none of that stuff. I'm like, it's 2 episodes left. What y'all finna do?
We got big ass plot holes, and yes, you can fill them in 2 episodes, but that's gonna feel rushed. What happened to the dude that was disappearing in the damn
The dude
mid-season
from
finale?
Texas that killed all them people in that bar and then left like he was coming. Like, I feel like you gonna rush. Them last 2 episodes gonna have like either so much stuff in it, or you gonna leave all them holes because you know you getting renewed, and then it's like, but I don't like when people do that. Like, I don't feel like you should leave a lot of holes just because you feel like, oh, you know, that way the show gonna get picked back up, but people gonna want to see what's gonna happen next or whatever. I feel like Jen should have already had her suit like a couple episodes ago if it's only 2 episodes left. Cause we went from hating Tobias and ready to go stump his head in to like not even barely like mentioning him, other than Lala mentioning him like when he came, and I'm just like, okay. Then the fact that you bring him back 2 episodes when it's 2 episodes left, I don't know. I just feel like I feel like them last 2 episodes gonna be rushed, or they're gonna be like a whole bunch of questions.
Like, man, that sucks to say, man, because I am a huge BlackLightning fan. Like, y'all see that from watching if you watch our Young Justice Outsiders, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, like, I actually, honestly, until I saw the cartoon, I actually forgot that BlackLightning had BlackLightning for a minute, because they haven't done it on the show. Now I'm like, oh yeah, that's something they can build to. The BlackLightning. It's like, shit. Like, when can we get to that point again? But I'm like,
yeah. But I'm assuming since it's 2 episodes left, the next episode Jen probably gonna have her suit because he had to make like alterations to it. But then it's like, you got unfinished business with Tobias. I don't feel like that boy Ty really dead. You got the dude that disappeared that's supposed to be coming to town that never left. Tobias and Cutter off somewhere together with all them the Pod kids and Dr. Jace. Then what else going on? Anissa and this girl Grace got they shit going on, like, and then the old man watching them from where Lynn worked. I'm like, you got all this stuff going on. How y'all gonna finish all that up in 2 episodes?
And like, this is the thing I'm trying to get them to. I want them to see. You only have 16 episodes. All that filler and off story stuff that you do, that stuff is unnecessary. You need at max with 16 episodes a season. You need at max maybe 4 episodes of filler. Max. 2 in the first half of the season, 2 in the back half.
Whoever asked the question about the crossover, I think it's 2 crises, right? And it's like Crisis on Infinite Earths, and then ain't this like another kind of crisis?
Man, it's so many crises.
That's why I was like, they could always do more. This ain't like the only one they have in the comics. Like, yeah, this a big one because you got all the other Earths involved, then you got villains and heroes working together and dying together, but like, it's other crises too.
Like, man, y'all know me, man. I gotta say what I feel is true. It's like, it's season 1 was great. It was. I don't know what got lost in translation when you added 3 more episodes to the season. I don't get how that went from a great show to just.
Cause whoever writing it used to doing probably like long shit, so you trying to fit all this shit into them few extra episodes, and you doing too much.
My Final Crisis.
We'll see. All I know is they got a season 3. I don't know how much longer they gonna last after that. Cause I feel like that show has the potential to be so good, but like, it has to be written that way. You can't just have everybody like, oh, BlackLightning on.
And y'all see, this is why I say, wait for somebody like Static. Like, you can't just
I agree with you, Jordan. All the people they killed, like, I feel like that was their mistake too. Like, some of them people had the potential to, like, you could make people die off camera, so it's always a question mark if they coming back or not. Like, when they had Lady Eve, like, with the voodoo and bringing folks back together and all that kind of shit, then for them to kill Khalil, I'm like, them people that you could have used later on for stuff.
I do that thing.
Okay. There's some eye drops down there if you need some. But how y'all doing today? I'm sorry that the real talk lay I overslept. I wasn't feeling good earlier.
Okay, moving on. I don't even really want to talk about the episode of BlackLightning. Let's move on. Let's talk about Flash. You right, you heard me. Flash.
King Shark versus Gorilla Grodd. I mean,
it was an okay episode.
It was fun. It was meant to be like a fun episode.
Yeah, it was a filler episode. It was meant to be fun. It was meant to get the shit out the way because they teased that earlier. The first episode of the season, and it was just that. Honestly, when I remember, God damn it, my eyes, son of a bitch. God damn it, y'all. Just give me a second. Go ahead, Tasha. It was meant to be a fun episode, but it wasn't, like just epic.
I mean, you probably could beat me in MK11 because that's not the game I play like that. Tell Trey that though. Fight him. Don't be trying to pick on me. I'm gonna body some of y'all though. But yes, thank you guys. I'm feeling better. I didn't get enough rest, so. But yeah, the King Shark Gorilla Grodd episode, I liked it. I liked how they kind of showed the like human aspect for King Shark. They made it kind of sad because I hope they figure out a way to like give him the cure again at some point. But I mean, Grodd ain't gonna really let nobody get close enough. They only had the one cure right then. But no, you can't use the cure on Gorilla Grodd because Grodd, he really a monkey though, right? Like he really
a gorilla, but like
and his stuff was enhanced like another way, right? Or no?
No, it was still dark matter that did it.
They always use Grodd for stuff though, so I don't feel like
they wouldn't use it on Grodd.
They always think about how many seasons and shows he been in, like how many episodes. They probably would use him again. Like, is he a part? Ain't him or his race a part of the Crisis too? When I read in the comics, I think it was Solavar, the other one.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know because if they don't have Solavar, I forgot what happened with him. They might use Grodd, so I don't know.
Man,
I mean, he's smart, even though you don't like people. You smart enough to know that whatever's coming is bigger than you can handle, so you're gonna have to shut the fuck up and chill out. So I don't know. And I mean, it is called a meta-human cure, so I don't know. Like, I don't know if it'd work the same way on him. I guess when you think about the dark matter part of it, but I'm assuming it's more than that.
But I don't know.
I mean, the episode was okay. About King Shark? Yeah, it did, because I ain't give a fuck about King Shark before, but like now I've seen the person and how he feel, like him with the lady who's like was his wife, I think, on Earth too. So that's a character like that'll make you like you grown to like a little bit more.
I didn't realize how much bigger he was than Grodd, like because we never saw them in an episode together. So you're like, fuck, like he's way bigger than Grodd. So there was no question. I was like, Grodd was holding his own for a minute, but I'm like, I guess King Shark had something to fight for. He didn't want his Earth one lookalike wife to
you better stop
be hurt. So Grodd had no fucking chance.
God. You heard me.
Oh yeah, I'm real happy Joe is back. Jesse L. Martin is back. Y'all saw him moving around, and I was like, yeah, that's
he
cool.
Said like he was real energetic.
Yeah, he seemed happy to be back.
You better stop.
I just want him to take his time.
They probably not gonna have
and they said that's why I like the people at the CW in Vancouver. They not gonna push him back and make him do anything that's gonna, make him be gone longer than they need. Because if you're a watcher of The Flash like I am, that don't miss an episode, you notice that presence gone. And it felt wrong. It really did. When Joe was not on screen, you felt it. Now I give it to Cecile. I give it to her. She did hold it down. But Joe West is Joe West. And you notice that father figure, like, damn, like now we've noticed, like, I even noticed when Quentin was gone. Like, but I'm like, damn, when Joe was off screen, you like, man, hold up, wait a minute.
Yeah, we noticed Ralph went in the episode. I don't know why, but I mean,
they
don't always have everybody in all the episodes this season. Like, it's people that miss episodes. So.
The only people that's in every episode that I've seen has been, Grant and Candace.
Caitlyn seemed like she been in all of them, but I can't remember.
God damn, I'm sorry, y'all. My eyelashes in my eye and it's rubbing against that motherfucker.
But I'm ready to see where the Flash goes from after this episode because, per the preview, it's supposed to be the time when Flash is able to beat Cicada. Now I don't know how that worked because she made it seem like the whole purpose she came here was because they couldn't kill him. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever was going on with that. So I don't know if this like reverse Flash telling her like this the only opportunity you got for y'all to do whatever. I don't know what's going on, but I'm assuming the exposure is coming because it's only like 6 to 7 episodes left.
Oh yeah.
So we already know it's about to get real ignorant. 16 is the next episode. I think that's the episode they say something's supposed to happen at the end, right?
Yeah.
I guess like the end of the episode is supposed to be like real explosive. So I'm assuming she gonna get exposed. I don't know how they gonna feel about it from there, but that's what's supposed to happen.
I think Barry gonna run off like he did when he found out who Zoom was. He gonna feel
that's a situation you can't run off from though, because then like Iris feel like that too. Like she gonna be fucked up. The team gonna be upset. Like I get it, but at the same time,
Barry's different though. Like that's just for dramatics, because you know he's gonna feel like, who are you really? And he's gonna leave before he says something he can't take back. That's what I feel like they'll do. Like, and I should be like, "Where are you going?" "I'm leaving before I say something I can't take back."
maybe.
Like, think about it. Like, if this really is your daughter, would you really want to say something messed up, so messed up that
I still feel like he gonna say stuff. They gotta make her feel bad. Like that's the whole purpose of being exposed. Cause like,
oh yeah,
he dad Barry now. He not the Barry he was in season 2. So I can see it on some shit like, how could you do this to us? Like we trusted you. Like I can see that coming. You know what I'm saying? Like I can see them slanging that or whatever. I don't know, but. I don't think so.
Y'all see how Cisco punched the shit out of Barry though?
That shit had me fucked up. I thought he was really upset. I was like, oh my god. Like he punched him and used the little his little powers or whatever on him.
Spot.
Yeah.
That shit was
Who
crazy.
is Shady? Oh, you trying to say she's shady and you just spelled it like that? Wally's still supposed to come back for 2 episodes, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
There are rumors Tom is leaving the show after Crisis. I can see that. I mean, he play a million people, so. But if he does, then I mean that means they're gonna have to bring Matt back if they ever do Reverse Flash while Flash on. So
I'm not worried about Tom leaving nothing.
Jason, thank you for the donation. Sup players, I haven't been around on Fridays in a minute, but heading on vacation tomorrow, so this is a nice bonus. Keep doing everything you do. Much love. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it, Jason.
One of our hot Patreons over here. So we appreciate your support. What you trying to...
Hold on. Let me focus.
Talk about Cisco and Killer Frost leaving. I ain't know that. So we just not gonna have a show next year. Only way I feel like they give Wally a new suit is if he was sticking around longer next year.
Next week episode is what? Episode what?
16, I think.
16 for the Flash. They gonna take a break on the 26th and come back on the 16th.
Okay, so the next break is coming up soon, y'all. I just was checking that out. So the next break for the Flash is coming. On the 26th. That's when we won't be on the Flash for a while.
They wouldn't have Cisco leave in the disappearance. That's Oliver's role. That's why. That's what's going on with his show. If somebody else leave, it's probably gonna be a villain or somebody that ain't on the show already.
Barry gonna pull I'm not mad but disappointed card. Possibly. I'll be disappointed.
No, he gonna be mad if it got to do with the Reverse Flash. Ain't no not being mad when it comes to that man. Period.
He probably go run to the.
He get agitated. He get agitated like when she asked him what day they was sitting there in the pipeline and she was asking him like, do you think he could like people can change and all that shit? Whatever conversation. He was aggravated then like. I guess, but not really. Like that's kind of.
What you mean these breaks are fucking you up?
I mean, it's better than taking a whole month off. Like they trying to do it so that people don't forget about the show.
Like they took a 2-week break. Now they gonna take a 3-week break. Like that's better than the usual. What they do is take a whole 5-week break all together in March because they usually wait till March and then just come back the second week of April and do all the shows just like that. That's how they usually been doing it.
Yeah, they
like if you go look at that schedule, that's how they usually do it.
Danny. They doing it shorter so you don't forget. Like they gave you some episodes, take a break, give you some more, take a break, and then when they come back, that's it.
The 3 weeks that they finna take off now, most people have spring break during that time. A lot of people have spring breaks during that time, so they're not watching the shows anyway.
No, we haven't talked about Arrow yet. No. Hey, Ivy, I ain't even see you again.
Well, we can go ahead and talk about it.
Yes,
because Arrow was great.
Arrow was good. This episode, we learned. I think what Felicity told him she was pregnant. Finally, what it was called, Brothers and Sisters. Mm-hmm. They had my boy Highlander on this episode. That's Dante.
What? Here we are.
Well, he a badass. So like, yeah, I don't know what they gonna do with that one. We had the whole little fake Suicide Squad situation going on, trying to infiltrate and get a meeting with Dante, and people out here jumping out of windows to avoid snitching. So obviously he's something to be scared of.
Obviously,
Diaz ready for the bomb to go off up in his head before he give off any information. I'm like, really? Like this? He told them y'all don't know who y'all messing with. So if Diaz was scared as crazy as he was, then you know it's an issue. What else happened on Arrow? Laurel, they showed her. Of course, Felicity trying to get her to murder people as usual.
Oh, why Emiko? I don't know. That shit, I should have known it wasn't gonna be.
I feel like it's gonna be some dumb shit like he her mentor and trained her and shit, and he also secretly killed her mama and she don't know. Like you study looking and the answer like right in front of your face. But it's like I feel like he probably the one who psyched her head up to like try to blame the queens so she can have something to focus all that on. I don't think she intended to get close to Oliver. So I still feel like she gonna feel some kind of way, you know, like getting him to let his guard down or whatever. I don't think she 100% on board. Maybe she like when she first came to town. So I don't know though, but we gonna see. I know it's probably gonna come out that he the one who killed her mama because that's why I was ready for them to show him. So for them to go and do it, of course, you know, they trying to go and wrap up these storylines because they only get 10 episodes next year.
Diaz being dead. I don't know, man. I don't think so.
You don't think he dead? They showed that man crispy as fuck. If he ain't dead, I'd be surprised.
You're dragging, man.
This ain't Game of Thrones. He ain't walking away from that without no burns. Then they already showed you that the sprinkler system had gas in it, so they can't really turn that on to put him out. So that's why I'm just like, I feel like he done. Like he was an okay villain. Like as they built him up later on, like he was a good villain. But like I don't feel like they have use for him anymore right now. The show finna end. Season gonna be short next season. Whoever that like if Dante, this Dante thing carry over.
When we talk about Arrow, like really been here in this live chat, because if I remember correctly, didn't I make that call? If Arrow was the one to get canceled, it might do a whole season, but at most, it will probably do, at least it would do 10 episodes. Didn't I say that once before?
You did know.
I'm just saying, y'all, do y'all not remember me saying that on a real talk, one of these episodes that we reacted to? I'm just saying, y'all, I tell y'all this stuff, I'm out here, I do this. I give y'all this information, and y'all be like, oh, this is the first time I'm hearing this. No, man, I say this stuff all the time. If Arrow was the one to get canceled, 10 episodes. So that
I feel
means,
like he did though. If he not, I'd be surprised. And then and like Trey noticed, like when I didn't notice, he knew who came to the door and threw the lighter because he was like, "What are you doing here?" So I don't know.
Tasha said it was Felicity.
I said, "What if it was Felicity?" I ain't saying. I mean, she got them pregnancy hormones going through. She already eating up food like she crazy, so she might be like, "Fuck all of that. I'm about to go back and flame his ass." Because she said she was ready. Look at how they made her look and act though when Oliver's like, I'm like, he was surprised she didn't kill him. She was like, "Oh, I wanted to." She was like, "I was about to." Like, if it wasn't for Diggle stepping in, he was dead. Like, so I don't know. And then
like,
you was like, it could have been Lila. It was Lila or somebody like that. Ain't that what you said?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Harbinger. Yeah. Like, man, they are setting up Crisis so hard right now. I'm talking about they feeding that shit so hard. They stuffing the food in your mouth, y'all.
I'm low key mad they chose to cancel. Like, we figured, like we said, that if a show got canceled, it was either gonna be Legends or it was gonna be Arrow, because you know, with the stuff that's supposed to happen with Crisis. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed that they decided to go that route and sacrifice him, because I still feel like his show was doing better. Like, yeah, it had its weak points, but it built back up to being like one of the shows I was ready to watch each week.
I'm gonna tell y'all this about Arrow and why I'm okay with it being canceled. Stephen Amell is okay with it being canceled, and this is why. It was a call made by everybody involved, from him on up. And when you think about it, it's a smart move. While you could go 2 more seasons, you could. But would you lose your audience with those 2 more seasons? Yeah, you very well may. But
You have to think about it.
he was contracted for 7. He could have not come back after this. This could have been it. They were writing the show anyway like it was his last. So what they're finna do, these 10 episodes, these last 10 episodes, you're probably gonna get maybe 1 episode next season of Arrow that's straight bullshit. Maybe 1. But next season is going to be a hardcore shit fest. I'm talking about, let's make this clear. People at CW, if Arrow needs to come on at 8 o'clock, it needs to, like, 9, 8 Central. Let me say, 9 Eastern, 8 Central. I need that hardcore shit. I'm talking about, I want an arrow through the goddamn eye. I want people to suffer. Hey, you know what? We lost Curtis. Bring Willa back. Bring Thea back. Bring her back. You might as well. I'm like, I want to see Colton Hayes, Roy Harper in present day. I bring them back. Wrap up the. Give me everything that you wanted to do and that you couldn't do right now. It's still canceled. Ending on its own terms is still canceled. Like, it's still canceled. Like, final season. And like, so look for that in the trailer that drops July. Yeah, the Comic-Con trailer that drops the final season, because they got to put that on there.
I don't know why they did that, but yeah, somebody asked, were you confused when JJ said that Diggle was his adopted father?
I said that. That makes no fucking sense,
I don't know
bro.
what they doing with that, unless there's some fuckery going on behind the scenes.
That makes no fucking sense.
Or something we haven't seen yet.
It has to be something we haven't seen, because as far as we knew, that was his son. His son, biologically. Boom, put it in there. So where does all this adoptive shit come from? Because from what we know, Barry went back, Flashpoint came back, Sarah became JJ. There was no adoptive process.
Okay, so whoever had questions about Harbinger, like this, they could. I mean, Lila is her like alter ego, but the original Harbinger was an orphan whose ship sunk during a storm, and she was rescued by the Monitor. And of course, him always being at war with the Anti-Monitor, he made her his assistant. And then I guess the further they got to getting close to that war, the reason she got her powers were she entered a womb-like chamber which energized her and allowed her to create a series of doppelgangers in her new costume. So basically, like, she didn't have the powers at first. Like, the Monitor gave them to her. I don't know if they gonna do the same thing, you know, like whenever they do Crisis. But for those of y'all who wanted to know, that's kind of like how it happened. So,
but like that's the thing, it can't be another son because his name is JJ. John Diggle Jr. JJ. Like that's what I'm trying to get y'all to see. When Felicity was talking to Barry on the Flash season 3 episode 2, she was like, "Who is that?" She was like, "Baby John." He was like, "Baby Sarah." She was like, "Baby John Diggle Jr." When they say take out the
but
D,
the boy in the future, he going by Connor Hawk, right?
He said in Legends, "I couldn't save my father, so I don't deserve to take his name." So he changed his name to Connor Hawk.
So we sure that future still happening like that?
Yes, that's the same future. Like, this is the thing. Legends set up Flashpoint. So when we did Flashpoint, you have to keep that same continuity, and that is the timeline. The Legends went to the future, season 1. Rip Hunter knew of this future, but if you look at his face, he can't say anything. Rip can't say anything because he know this happened, so I can't say anything because I'm from the future. The timeline wasn't all of a sudden malleable back then. Now it is for this season. Get the fuck out of here.
Connor Hawk is supposed to be the son of Oliver and Laurel. That's who he's supposed to be. I don't know what they doing. I ain't gonna worry myself about it until they show it.
Well, like this one.
A lot of that shit they do and say, they always come back and change it later. So it's whatever.
Diggle was alive in what future? No, that's not how time travel works.
Ooh, that's true. That was some karma, wasn't it?
What?
Nobody know he did that but Laurel, I assume. But I don't know. Say Dragon got burnt up the same way he did that dude in front of Laurel. Some nice ripe karma. I want to know who did it. It would be so cool if they make Felicity do it though, because it's like in the future, don't nobody know they really had her, that she was pregnant, and then Oliver not around. Like, it could have been on some shit to where she did that, and then that makes them like come apart. Then on top of that, he died, so that can make her how she is in the future. Why do you think Oliver and Felicity didn't tell William that he had a sister? Like, what happened? Well, Oliver's gonna die, so he's not gonna be around to tell anybody anything. And see, this is why I feel like the future gonna be different, because Oliver was alive in whatever future JJ was in, but we already know he finna get took out by Crisis, so he's not gonna be around then. So that's why I feel like something has to change, whether it's at the end of the Flash this season, like something big happened, or whether the Monitor or somebody like changed some shit. Like, I don't know. That's why I feel like shit ended up changing. I feel like they dropping hints like, well, JJ not supposed to be his adopted son, so it's like they low key letting us know shit finna change. So
well, the only thing I can, using everything I know about time travel, the only way that can happen, that something has changed, is because of what Nora did with the whole hour thing. She did it 52 times, so that's gonna have repercussions. So
right, that's a lot. That's why I was like.
So with that, yeah, Oliver dying, we know why and we understand.
So,
but here's another thing. You know what? I'll figure it out. Because you know what?
I mean, it's possible Laura could have killed Diaz for Felicity since she's pregnant. I don't know. I'd hope they not make her do that, though. Because, like, she on her whole redemption shit. But, I don't know. Yes, we already talked about The Flash. We was on Arrow. I don't remember stuff like you do. So, when they went into the future, and the boy said his name was Connor Hawk, did he ever refer to himself as JJ? Or did somebody, like, that's what I'm trying to see.
Oliver told him, like, so you're okay with you using another man's outfit and name? And like, you're wrong. This is John Diggle Jr. John Diggle Jr.
Okay, I'm just asking. Ask the question.
Like, this is why I'm like, you have to retcon this stuff.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like for Oliver to make the deal with the Monitor, we already know that's gonna save Barry. I don't know who else going with him to save Kara. But I know that's a part of it, because if it weren't, that season wouldn't be so short. Like, basically, as soon as the show over, it's like gonna be over around Crisis, because that's like 10 episodes is normally when they do that crossover. Right?
It's like episode 9 or 10.
So they around. Oh, okay. That's why I was like, we already.
So
basically
one or two
know
things is
dying.
gonna happen. Crisis is gonna be in the episode 10 is gonna be in the crossover, or episode 9, but either way.
I mean, I can see them doing 9 as a crossover, and then you have like the fallout of what happened with that. You know, they show it on the last episode of Arrow or whatever. But I'm just like, we already basically know, like, with them canceling it, he gonna be the sacrifice. One of them.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. There's like you gotta have 2 sacrifices, right? So this is what's gonna happen. For balance, that's what the Monitor was saying, right? Oliver's a sacrifice on the good side. The anti-Monitor is a sacrifice on the bad side. Bam, bam. You have balance.
I don't agree with that.
And yang.
I don't agree with that. Go crazy, because it had to be a balance. If Kara and Barry were supposed to die, Oliver wouldn't have to just give up being the Green Arrow for that to be a balance. Like, no, somebody has to die in their place. That's what balance is. 2 people, you keep 2 people alive that were supposed to die. 2 people have to die in their place. Like, that's what you call balance. Or the weight of 2 people. You know what I'm saying? That weight or whatever, you know what I'm saying? That has to be balanced on the scales, right? Him just not being Green Arrow no more. Like, no,
that's
that
not
ain't
balanced.
That's not balanced at all. So I feel like either him and the villain gonna die, or him and another superhero.
Only life can replace life, and only death can replace death. That's balance. So 2 people had to die. Another 2 people have to die.
Right. Like, ain't no way. The type of person the Monitor was, you really think he was gonna let them fly with that? Oh, you want me to keep 2 people alive just for you not to be a superhero no more? Like, that ain't nothing. Thank you for the donation, Jason. Hey, Trey and Tasha, have you seen the Godspeed suit? And with Arrow ending on season 8, how long you think the rest of the shows will last? I ain't gonna lie to you. Once Arrow gone, I don't feel like the rest too far behind.
I'm gonna let you know this. I'm gonna say this about the shows being canceled. Okay, with Arrow gone, Supergirl is next.
And Legends.
Legends.
I love them. They next to
I love Legends, but Legends, I feel like Legends will last longer than Supergirl.
I feel like honestly that I thought Arrow was gonna outlast Legends, and they would have just brought Sarah and Ray back over there if they cancel Legends. But now, if they cancel Legends, ain't nowhere for them to go. So
exactly. Now Ray could come to Flash because of his him being a scientist and engineer. Ray could come to Flash because he's smart. Like we could use him in Central City. Even what's the guy named Citizen Steel.
Okay, Dark Knight, since you want to type in all caps. If Oliver did not sacrifice himself, why they ending the show right when the crossover start? Like, explain that. Why not keep it on then if he ain't the one who going? How you gonna keep the Flash on with no Flash? If the Flash the one who was gonna go. And then, first of all, you're talking about universal beings. A little funky ass newspaper ain't gonna change just because they decided some shit behind the scenes. Like, that's not how that works. This is cosmic level shit. This is not Barry fucking some shit up and changing the timeline and we waiting on the newspaper to change. That's two different things. This is cosmic level fuckery that's finna go on later on this year. A newspaper is not finna warn nobody on what's about to happen.
I mean,
it makes no sense for them to do all of that behind the scenes shit with him and the Monitor, and then end the show 10 episodes in, only for him to still be alive after. I feel like when he go off, and then the fall, I mean like the spring stuff come on, they probably gonna replace his show with Supergirl, what's the girl? Batwoman.
I mean, it's whatever, man.
I mean, as many people as they kill, like, yes, it's the end of an era. Like, Arrow about to be gone. People don't want to see it that way or whatever. But if anybody lasts out of all the shows, it's going to be Flash. He going to last the longest.
Yeah, Flash has the highest ratings on the CW. Like, even in its 5th season, it still have higher ratings. Now, Supernatural has the most stable ratings. Because of their fan base, they have the most stable ratings, but the Flash still has the highest rating. Even shows that are their freshman season or pilot season have less viewers than the Flash, and that's crazy because that's not how it's supposed to be.
They don't have that many shows to replace Legend, Supergirl, and the Flash and Arrow being canceled. That's 4 shows. They don't have nothing to replace that. That's their money. People gonna watch the Flash regardless. People may not like it all the time, but they still get the highest views. So out of all them shows you named, Flash still gonna be there if nothing else. They still bringing Batwoman. That's another show. They like Legends and Supergirl are not gonna be canceled until after. Like if they do the spring stuff next year, then they might cancel them if they got something else to put in their place. But like most of that regular shit they be showing, don't nobody really watch nothing but like Riverdale.
Like y'all talking about shows getting canceled. Like, you have to realize these shows have been renewed for next year. Like, so Arrow's gone next season, but that means even if they don't get renewed, I'll be shocked. Legends might come back, do the same thing Arrow did for another small 10 episodes, and Supergirl go do the same thing. Give them 10 episodes and boom. They have to replace this stuff. You don't want to end and then like, oh shit, we ain't got nothing to replace it. We need money. Y'all got to think about the dollars.
What I feel like people don't understand is that like Crisis on Infinite Earths and then the Crisis in the newspaper can be 2 different events. Most people keep making it seem like it's the same thing. It can be 2 different things, right? Am I not?
No, because they put it in there. And the way they wrote it, because they rewrote the newspaper to include Batwoman. And with that, it's like they're trying to change it so when they really want, like, Reverse Flash is in the newspaper. Fucking, what's the dude name? Psycho Pirate. And we saw him in,
in the crossover.
So, I really feel like
there is a praise spin on.
It's finna happen with this crisis.
I haven't watched Supergirl, so I don't know how to feel about whatever you just asked. I haven't watched that.
I know. I haven't.
Yes, I'm low key mad. Yeah, I'm still low key mad with Barry about what he did last episode. I think they doing that on purpose though to show you like if he do that to like King Shark, I just feel like if they had another kid, he'd probably do that shit to Reverse Flash if he got mad enough. That's how I feel like he gonna do something stupid before the end of the season over with. Like he gonna really piss somebody off.
No, I feel like Barry, he's not gonna do it because if you look at the trailer, like Cicada's gonna stab at him and not hit him. So I'm like, if he had a chance, he could have just stuck him with the cure, but he's not gonna do that. That's too much time. You can't make it a 2-week event because that's too much time. That's too much time. It takes too much to do the crossovers.
Why you asking if we gonna watch season 2 of Titans? It ain't even out. I mean, we watched season 1, so they not gonna give Wally a new suit if he ain't coming to stay on the show. They ain't finna waste that money making a suit and then somebody ain't gonna be there.
Beth, you really believe that? Do you really think they go in the Flash that way? No. I'm gonna tell you how they go in the Flash.
How he gonna vanish though, and then we still got like what 13, 14 more episodes after that? Like how? I'm just trying to understand how they work. How can you have the Flash if the Flash disappear? They already tried that shit like what, one episode with Wally when Barry went around. They tried to let Wally hold his own episode, whatever season that was. Wasn't there like a season where he wasn't in the episode or he didn't have no powers or some shit like that? When they had one in season 4, when it wasn't like when he was in the Speed Force, right?
I mean, yeah, but I'm like that's different. And like at this point, the name The Flash is relative. Like you have Jay Garrett, you have Wally West, Barry Allen, Bart. The Flash is a name. So with that, like, yeah, I would say, honestly, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. If the show, if they would have given a grant and bring Keenan back to say, okay, now I am the Flash, and he vanishes, I would still watch the show because it's the Flash. Kid Flash eventually becomes the Flash. That's the way it worked in the comics. 20 plus years, you didn't know, some people didn't even know who the hell Barry Allen was. Who the fuck is Barry Allen? So when like Barry came back,
I don't think Barry gonna vanish, but I feel like whatever happens to Oliver, I feel like that's gonna weigh heavy on Barry. Like he sacrificed himself and somebody else to keep them alive. Like Oliver made that whole speech last crossover about Barry and Kara being the best of everyone. So that in itself, like why make that speech? But I'm just gonna hang up my hood. I'm still gonna be around. Like I just feel like they throwing it all in our face, and people just don't want to see it.
Yeah, no.
People don't want, I get it, like I don't want Stephen Amell to go either. I don't want Arrow to be over, but it's like crystal clear that that's what they trying to do. Like if it wouldn't, he would still have a show. That's what we was trying to figure out. Like if they let him go, then how they gonna do the rest of the season? Now they done answered our question because it's only 10 episodes. Now if the Flash disappear, then how are you gonna finish the rest of the Flash when you come back from break?
You're going to have to bring
because when he disappeared from the newspaper, he gone 25 years. So they not finna start the flashback off in 2049.
And that's the thing, y'all. That's what y'all not getting. That's what happened in the goddamn comics. Barry disappeared in 1985. Didn't make his return to 2009. That's 24 years. Barry was gone. Most of y'all young people didn't even know who the fuck a Barry Allen was. Didn't even know who Barry Allen was. First comic book I picked up, Barry Allen. I'm sitting here reading this comic book. Oh, this dude is fucking crazy. What is he doing?
If the Flash keep their ratings up next year for season 6, if they still high, like in what they be like 2 point something episode?
Yeah.
I feel like they got at least 2 more seasons. I feel like they can make it to season 8 too.
Oh,
if they stay up longer than that, like if they keep it up there like that more than 1 year, then they probably can make it to 10. And it's like I was telling Trey, if they replace Arrow with Batwoman, then you got like Ruby Rose have a lot of fans. So like if her fans actually tune in to see her be Batwoman, then that's another show that's gonna be on at least 3 to 5 seasons. At least 3. I give her 3. If they give her good villains, then she'll be on at least, you know what I'm saying, like 3 to 5 seasons. But as much as some of these shows, like the ratings be low, they can't let everything go off their network because a new show could do even worse because nobody knows what it is. Like, I don't feel like they gonna let a lot of these shows go unless they have a replacement. So we were thinking that Batwoman was gonna come on in the fall alongside everything else. But now it's probably just gonna come on like you know how you have that pilot season with only like 10 to 13 episodes? That's probably what's gonna come on in the spring half in place of Arrow. So now, if they decide to cancel Legends and Supergirl, the next year going around for like 2020, like fall 2020, then that's 2 more shows they're gonna have to replace them for. Like, they didn't pick up another day, like Sunday, showing shows only to cancel all their shows. Like, that's a waste of money. They could have just kept it Monday through Friday, or whatever what day, Monday through Friday. But they picked up an extra day for a reason. Like, I don't feel like they gonna do that. I like Ruby as Batwoman. It wasn't nothing against me. Like, people always try to like dog people out before they even get a chance to do something. Like, they didn't show her a lot in the crossover, but the part she did have, I like. So yes, I'll watch her pilot season of the show and see if I like it. I mean, it's Gotham. Like, if they bring her the right bad guys in and give her the right, you know what I'm saying, access to certain people, then it's gonna be a good show. It's gonna be dark just like Arrow was. Like, it's gonna have that same feel. But replacing Supergirl and Legends, like, what else can they do, like, besides that? Like, what other spinoffs can you do? That means they'd have to introduce new characters during this crisis to replace them shows going for the next year if they feel like that was something they was going to do. But as bad as them shows are, that's still money. Somebody's still watching. If you don't have anything in that slot, you ain't making no money. That's all I'm saying.
I would want a team with Jay, Bart, Wally, and Barry on season anything. I don't give a damn what season it is. I would love to see them versus their evil counterparts. I would love to see Jay versus the rival, the real rival. Barry versus Thawne. Wally versus Hunter. Bart versus Thaddeus or Inertia. However you know him. Like, I want to see that. I want to see good species versus the bad species beating each other ass. I would love to see Inertia beat Bart ass up. I would love to see excuse me, Wally and Hunter Zolomon going at it. I want to see that. I would love to see Jay Garrett and the rival fight each other. And with Clarence, I would love to see that.
But Supergirl's not the only show that suffered that. Almost every show that had a spinoff had to have like a main character in it at some point. Just like yeah, people like Barry when he came on Arrow, but like people still made cameos in that just like they do everything else. Like, I mean, I don't know who they would get to spin off in her show. I mean, they could get Kara to come to her show even though people don't watch Supergirl like that because her and Kara are friends. Like, they know who each other are. Like, they might do that. I don't know. But, I mean, I know they not finna make a Batman just to pop up just because she got a show. And then, even though people like Laura, a Black Canary spinoff, that's still a lot to hold on her own if she ain't got no other characters to help. So, that's all I'm just saying. Like, they not gonna get rid of stuff, though, if they don't have anything to replace it with. Because that'll waste the money that they spending to have Sunday nights open. Isn't Superman getting his own show? Old Tyler?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
He might. That's probably going to replace Supergirl then. They not going to have both of them on at the same time, I don't think.
No, they wouldn't.
So, like, after her next season, they probably would cancel her and then they'd have him come on, which would have Batgirl in her second season. I mean, Batwoman. If she's still on, that'll be like her second season, so. But, hello, Nadine from Paris. I still want to know the person that Jay got on Earth 3 training. They never did mention that no more. Like, why they bring that up?
What?
They never mentioned the person that Jay was training on Earth 3 to take his place.
No.
So, I don't know what they going to do with that, but...
They can be anybody. Shit. Danica Williams.
But if they doing a Birds of Prey movie, they not finna do a Birds of Prey show too. Like, most times they don't have a show and a movie out at the same time. Like, that's rare. Yes, we did, Bubbles. Do you think it's possible for Wally to sacrifice himself to save Barry from trying to sacrifice himself for Oliver? I feel like they wrote it how they wrote it already. Like, I feel like they already got that script going good already. How they gonna do that? Because that's probably, like, I feel like the shooting for Christ is gonna be way earlier than they've done for any other crossover because of how many people they probably got to include.
You're not getting a Nightwing or a Static Shock show. You're just not. It's not gonna happen. Like,
They bring in Superboy where? To Titans? Because that's a different situation. That ain't the CW. Yes, Trey said that plenty of times that Ralph was dead in season 1.
they were in the Flash, whereas you know what Future Barry did on after he fought the Reverse Flash in the year 2000.
Jay can't drain nowhere if she dead. Definitely feel like that's gonna happen.
No, I'm not gonna react to Cloak and Dagger. I don't think they're doing a Nightwing movie, but I mean, hey, I'm with it if they do it.
Jessie only took Jay's place for a little while, and then she went back to Earth 2. Like, she Earth 2 Flash. He was training somebody else for Earth 3.
Yep, seen the Godspeed suit.
How about a live action Young Justice? I don't want to see it. I don't like people messing up animated characters for me doing live action because it don't always work. Some people you just can't, like, it's hard to do that for. So, and then sometimes it takes too much money. Like, all them people you naming, like McGann, like, you got to think about all the CGI and all that stuff that's going to have to go into stuff like that.
No, I'm not gonna react to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Give me a second. That's not the one. That's not it.
Calvin, we already reacted to the first one since you have trailers plural. We haven't watched the second one. I don't know when the twins gonna come into play that they trying to cast for the Flash. That's a good question. But I do know at the end of 16, I guess something big's supposed to happen, so it could be 17 or 18 leading up to that. No, we don't watch leaked videos because there's no point in us reacting to the show and we've already seen what's gonna happen. I don't know why people choose the leak stuff and just watch it when it come on. I don't know why people do that anyway. Like, you spoil yourself just to only watch the episode anyway.
What do you mean? The Monitor was a real person. Like, that was no CGI, no nothing. Well, in his space, in his void of an area that he resides in, Yeah, that was green screen, but I'm like, he was an actual guy. He was like, did you not watch the Elseworld crossover? Oh, you said anti-monitor. I feel like they're gonna do him the same way. He's gonna be a practical guy. Jesus Christ, I hope not. No, I don't think Godspeed is Nora's brother at all. And if it is, I'm gonna be pissed. Because that's not who he is. What new season? You know what? I'm gonna tell y'all, and like I've said this before, the Flash just needs to stick to speedsters. Like, it seems like it's trash to do that.
People don't do nothing but complain when it ain't no speedster. So.
Like, I'm like, yeah, like, they're getting complaints anyway. Oh, we have, like, just finish your run.
Thank you for the donation, Kelly.
It's what people wanted to make it to season 10. I already called out 5 speedsters that y'all can do.
Kelly, I only feel like they doing it because he dying. Like, if he wasn't dying, then they'd have a full season as usual. Because if he was staying on, then they do that with the other shows too. Like, it wouldn't just be his show with 10 episodes. I just feel like they doing that because he gonna die.
Well, let's see. Let's go back. Season 6, you can do, well, you're not gonna bring Bart in right after you brought Nora. So season 6, you can bring Daniel West. Season 7, let's go try to bring Bart in because Bart is a fan favorite. Let's
Key one, we got your package. We haven't done mail time yet, but whatever you put in there that was liquid spilled over everything. I just want you to know that. So we appreciate you sending it, but by the time it got to us, everything was wet because it had like bottles of like soda or something in there, and it wasn't wrapped up right.
I don't know what you put in there,
but like whatever they like, I looked like you had like bottles of like bacon soda and bacon flavored soda. Let me say it like that, and peanut butter soda, like them weird sodas. It spilled over everything though. Like the caps came off. I don't know if you didn't have them wrapped or what, but it spilled over everything. So the Funko Pop boxes got soggy and messed up.
Everything. The comics messed up.
Like the shirts are messed up. I'm gonna have to wash the shirts. The shirts will probably be fine once I wash them because people spill stuff on clothes all the time. But as far as the other stuff, like I'm gonna have to take all the Funkos out the boxes and stuff because they got all soggy. But we appreciate you sending it though. It was a nice little box.
Let this be a lesson to everybody who's trying to send us stuff.
Yeah, don't
wrap it up, or
don't send liquids.
Or if you go send liquids by themselves in a separate container.
Yeah, send something you know that ain't gonna bust open, like this plastic, or you can wrap the top up or something. But them was glass bottles with the little flip tops, like when you open beer or something. So like, yeah, they got messed up. But we appreciate you sending us all that stuff though. We still gonna do a mail time. I just got to get it all cleaned up and situated. Daniel West will be an awesome addition to the Flash.
Like, okay, yeah, that's what I was saying. Daniel West season 7. Fucking.
I know what I meant to ask you. Since they teasing the Godspeed suit, how does he fit into this season? Like, where is that coming from?
That's them going to the future, obviously. That's them going to the future. Because he's no really, like we haven't even met August Hart yet at all.
Mm-hmm. And no, there's not. Who said that was supposed to be like Nora brother? That should be Nora brother. He old as Barry, right, or something? Yes. Okay, he just probably got his powers late.
Yes. What happened was August was the person who found Barry when he got.
Cool. You talking about wrap it up, guys? Wrap it up.
Oh. I'm just saying, man. Like. You
bring Bart's clone. That's inertia, right?
Yeah. So you bring Reverse Flash next season. Daniel West Reverse Flash. Let me be specific.
I think she's supposed to be exposed, like going into the end part of next episode and carrying over to like the rest of the season. But I don't know what they're gonna do. It could be something else. It just says something big supposed to happen. I mean, it could be something they got to do with Cicada. Like I don't know. We'll see though. I just thought that was weird though for them to throw in Godspeed in there. I was just like, oh, I don't know how that works, but Okay. So does I don't know, like I told you before, I don't know a lot about Godspeed. So him and Barry become enemies at some point? Or is he just a bad guy? He don't really fuck with Barry like Reverse Flash do.
No, he's not like the Reverse Flash. He's Barry's friend, BFL.
Right, but he just become a bad guy.
Yes. And he goes after Thawne, which is what I think they're going to do in the episode, and he's going to try to kill him.
And what that's gonna do?
What you mean, what's that going to do?
Thawne don't really die though, so like...
If this version of Thawne dies, he's dead.
So you think they really gonna do that? Kill a Reverse Flash? Right now? Season 6.
I mean, it wouldn't mean anything. He just come back. It's always a way for Thawne to come back.
But you just said that if this version of him dies, he's dead.
Yes. But if another version of himself comes back, the younger version of himself finds out, oh, this is where I die. Nah, bitch, I don't die here. I'm gonna move around, shift some shit around, because the timeline is malleable. Oh, well, this version of me dies. So what do I do to course correct this and get here? I think I'm probably the only fucker on Earth that understands time travel.
Okay.
It's a lonely place to be, man.
I don't care to hear nothing about Idris Elba being dead shot. I probably won't even watch the second Suicide Squad movie.
Is anybody going to see the new Hobbs and Shaw Fast and Furious movie?
When they come out again?
I don't know when it come out, but these fucking movies has gotten fucking stupid.
What now?
These movies went from racing cars to goddamn superhero movies. You got motherfuckers jumping off out of fucking windows, surviving. Like, you got The Rock looking like a fucking superhero. How the fuck can he fall that far and not die? It's not plausible. Oh, he landed on another dude, swung, boom. Like, dude, the force of gravity.
Like, everything is going downhill for everything right. Generation now just sucks. Everything trash.
They should have canceled who after the first 3 seasons?
They should have canceled them after the first 3. She's talking about the Fast and Furious stuff.
Oh.
Are we doing a Captain Marvel review? Yes. A spoiler review is coming your way before the weekend is over. Thank you for the donations, Chevy Maker 350. Who do you guys think will be in the crossover? And by the way, I love your videos. Have you watched Blind Wave before? Yes, we have seen Blind Wave. We know who they are. They've given us a shout out before for watching certain shows. Yes, we know them. As far as the crossover is concerned, I don't know. I just feel like it's gonna be a lot of people. I don't know who. I don't know if they're gonna. I mean, in the comics, they bring people all over from other Earths. I don't know what they're gonna do for this. So, I mean, it'll be nice to see some people that have either died on Earth 1 and they just bringing them like from a different Earth to be somebody else. Like, I don't know what they're gonna do. They said something is trying to break through or someone is in the trailer for episode 16. I missed Han from the Fast and the Furious, yeah. Rest in peace, Han. Who could play Bart Allen? I do not know. Not the Tyrese rant makes sense now. It made sense then, but it's just like, I'm not finna check for nobody else paychecks. Like, if they feel like that's what they want to do, then do it. I mean, people gonna feel the same way when they do the next Fast and Furious movie. They should have just been stopped. Don't matter what would have came out first. You think Barry gonna end up snapping Thawne's neck?
Let's see.
Yeah, when Brian left, like that was Fast 7, right? That should have been the last one. Like, but people don't give a fuck about that because they trying to get money. They trying to do money grabs. So, because somebody gonna be dumb enough to go watch it. I mean, you gonna always have people that's gonna go watch something just because they ain't got nothing else to do. So, even if it's people going to watch it just to talk about how bad it is. The new Men in Black gonna be trash. All these remakes, I just be like, okay.
So, okay, do Reverse Flash, Daniel West next season. Do...
Right, Jordan. That's how I feel like people were about Captain Marvel, but we'll talk about that before we end the video. Happy early birthday, TJ. You want to see Diggle get a Green Lantern ring? You never know. But I mean, everybody on Earth 90 dead except Jay, right? But like, I don't even know what he sent him back to, so he could be dead too by the time all this happened. But you know what? I forgot though. Like, they pull people from different points in time too, right? So like, they could bring Diggle as John Stewart because them people that died on Earth 90, like, they can always go back before that happened and bring them back. Because I forgot in the comics, they pull people from different points in time too. Like, all the way from the first meta all the way to the last in the future. Like, they just pull people. So I don't know what they gonna do for the CW though.
Okay, let's do this. Let's do this for the speedsters. The bad speedsters that could run the show for the next 5 years. Do Daniel West. Do for season 6. Do Daniel West. For season 7. Do the Tornado Twins, the evil version. Give me the twins. Evil twins. How bad we gonna deal with that? 8.
But how old are they when they evil? You
They're
talking about
adults.
the future? Okay.
Yeah, they're adults.
Oh yeah, they probably could do that.
Do season 8 do...
If season 8 end up being their last season, they might as well do the Reverse Flash, like, finally.
If season 8 is their last season, whatever's their last season, it has to be Reverse Flash, period. It has to be. So you can come what? Full circle.
It's probably not bad then, yeah, but since I'm used to the original.
See, then you do, okay, if it's not the last season, do, damn, what was that? What was the dude name? I said Daniel West, the Tornado Twins, Evil Tornado Twins. Then if you can finally bring Bart, Inertia. Bring Inertia.
And then who else for 9 if they made it?
9 you bring Godspeed. 9 you bring Godspeed because he's been wanted for so long. Give him that itch. Give him that itch. They've been scratching, you know what I'm saying? They got the goddamn disease. Give them the cure. Here you go. Here go your Godspeed cream, bitch. Here you go. Prescribed. And then if it's gonna be a short run, if it's gonna be a short run season, 10 episodes.
Bubbles, what you talking about?
Give me my Reverse Flash.
They probably not gonna do Red Death. If they do, I'd be surprised.
I don't want that. I don't want that because it can't be done right. It cannot be done right. Bruce Wayne is missing, y'all. He's missing, children. He's been missing since season 4 of Arrow. Nobody knows where the fuck he at. So all of a sudden he just gonna show up. We not gonna see his face? Get the fuck out of here. I don't want that. I don't want that shit.
Reverse Flash and the
Oh, what? Oh, you know what? No. Know what they'll do? Nah, fuck it. Know what? Yeah. You know who it'll be?
That's a stretch.
I'm gonna show you.
That's a stretch to say the Flash gonna make it 15 seasons. I just feel like that's a stretch.
This is what gonna happen, children. I got you. The Red Death gonna be from another Earth, but guess who face he's gonna have? Oliver Queen. The show already canceled. You might as well make him. There you go, CW. I don't want no check. There you go. I'm here for y'all.
I don't think Nora gonna kill Thawne. I think she gonna die. Probably Sherlock too. I wish they would bring Wally back full time next season, but I mean, hey. They could do Jason Todd for Red Death, but what Jason Todd you gonna pick? Because we haven't seen him in the Arrowverse, right? I don't think they really showed him before, so you still gotta pick somebody that's right for the job.
Out here for it, bro. I'm just gonna move to fucking Vancouver and just write letters, bro. You want a piece?
I want a purple.
A purple, a grape.
I said purple.
A grape.
Okay. The paper's purple.
The flavor's grape.
Okay. I don't care.
I don't care either.
Don't get an attitude with me because you frustrated about the Flash.
I ain't frustrated about the
Take
Flash.
that shit on somewhere else.
I ain't frustrated about the Flash. I do what I do. I'm good at what I do.
I'm finna go soon though. I ain't got the mental capacity to sit up here and argue about the CW. 525,600 minutes.
Fucking if they bring Wally back,
What guest characters and return characters would like to see in Mortal Kombat 11? Yeah, we ain't talking about that. Y'all be quick to change the subject.
now that would be a good season. Bring
Yes, we are Deweese.
Earth 1 Hunter Zolomon. That would be good. Have him fighting Wally. Have Barry fighting another speedster.
Dragon, if you knew, you kind of late. We about to be done in a minute.
That would
we
be
normally
dope.
just talk about the Arrowverse. Try to answer questions as we see them. Can I do a short Captain Marvel non-spoiler review while we here?
What you finna say? Mute the mic.
I ain't finna be messy if that's what you're trying to say. You can say whatever you want to say, then you want to try to keep your hand on the mouse to try to mute me. You don't know what I'm going to say. Anyway, my opinion for Captain Marvel, it was better than I expected. Keep an open mind when you go see it. Like, don't look at nothing online or let nobody dissuade you from going. If you going to see it, go see it. And I feel like for an origin movie, for somebody I didn't know nothing about, I feel like they did a good job. You done over there being bodyguard to the fucking mic?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna be messy today. I don't know about when that spoiler review come though.
It's coming tomorrow. I'm not waiting all weekend. I might come tonight. Keep fucking with me.
It can, but I'm gonna be messy then though.
Oh, by all means.
I'm gonna be
I'm
extra
gonna be
messy. I'm gonna be so messy.
Y'all
Make sure y'all check out that Captain Marvel spoiler review after y'all
check
see
out
it,
the
'cause I'm gonna
Captain
be
Marvel
messy.
spoiler review. I'm gonna make so many people on YouTube pissed. I am going to make so many people on YouTube so fucking pissed.
Yes, we did see that. Jason posted us, and the girl who plays Jasmine posted us too. We appreciate y'all letting us know that they posted us on the Insta stories for watching On My Block trailer.
Hey Jason, I'm watching you too, play. Oh, I love her.
Sure.
No, I like Jason though. He's cool. Ruben!
I don't know if I can confirm or deny that, Danielle. I mean, it is a Marvel movie, so they don't really use that too often.
Did Sam call anyone a motherfucker? You gotta go see the movie for that one.
I'm gonna be messy for this spoiler review, Nova. I just ain't gonna be messy right now.
We might.
But just know I'm disgusted.
Do you want to go live when we do that or not?
I don't know if I want to do it live.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm gonna see how I feel because I might get too emotional. Might start naming names. But I feel disgusted with some people on YouTube is all. That's all I'm gonna say. I felt like it was worth the money I spent to go see it for a character I knew nothing about. It didn't bore me. You know what I'm saying? I liked what I saw. I liked the characters. I mean, yes, there's always things a movie can do better, but I feel like as people as far as this movie goes, I don't feel like it's worth the hate that it's getting. Really, Jordan, you petty. I made Trey yelling, "I am alpha" on a loop on my ringtone. That's what happened when somebody call you, "I am alpha."
I am alpha.
If you keep saying that, I'm gonna be messy.
You ain't gonna be messy right now.
Well, stop. Don't say I am alpha.
Bullshit.
Don't say that. She aggravating enough. I hope she die. I hope she dies so fast.
Am alpha.
Okay.
We only want one thing. My daughter.
Oh yeah, make sure y'all stay to the end of the movie because there's a mid-credit and an end-credit scene. It's 2. So make sure you stay. The mid-credit was most important, but...
No.
I mean, yeah, they both was important, but I'm just saying like that mid one though. Oh, and then the way it comes on too.
Oh shit!
The way it came on.
The way the movie came on, I was
in
crying.
my feelings. I was in my feelings.
Crying.
Y'all gotta watch the way it come on. Make sure y'all don't be in the bathroom, and then make sure y'all watch how the credits come in. I don't want to spoil it for nobody. I want y'all to see it. We'll talk about it during the spoiler review, but
I was crying. I was in that bit like...
He always crying for comic books, but let me fall down the stairs and break my leg, though. He gonna be like, good, come on.
Get your clumsy ass up.
See? Full of shit. Let me would have been a comic book character, though. Oh my God, she hurt. Trash. I feel like people are leaving ratings for Captain Marvel that haven't even seen the movie yet. Like, I just feel like people giving her hate. Like I was telling Trey, if she would have looked like... You know what? I'm not going to even get into that. I'll say that in the spoiler review. I just feel like you should keep an open mind. I always try to keep an open mind when I watch something. Because at the end of the day, those people, that's their craft and they people too. I never feel like you should judge somebody based on what somebody else thinks. Because everybody has a different opinion. Are they going to show future kids of the Avengers in Endgame? I don't know what they going to do in Endgame. I ain't ready, though. I know people mad over the comment she made, and the people that she made the comment about are the ones that's mad. So, she wasn't talking to me. I just feel like people being extra when there's no need for it. That's all. I mean, it's a Marvel origin story. It's not Marvel Avengers 4 movies in. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to look at shit the way you're supposed to look at it. People just see Marvel and feel like you're supposed to go to the movies and you just supposed to leave weeping. Or you supposed to just leave, you know what I'm saying, with your head blown off. Like, it was good to me. Like, I ain't have no issue.
Y'all.
Like, this is the one thing I can say without spoiling. Like I told Trey before, like when they did Avengers and Thanos popped up and then he was like, oh, they gonna have to bring Captain Marvel. And I'm like, who the fuck is that? And why? You know, like, how the hell she about to come, you know what I'm saying, and do some shit that motherfucking Iron Man and Captain America, them, you know, I'm looking like them my boys who about to come in and steal they shine, Thor. Then I watched the movie and I'm like, oh. I was like, oh, okay. That's how I felt in the movie, like, oh, okay. That's what the movie made me feel like. Because that's the question I had. I don't know her as a comic book person. Like, I don't know her abilities. I don't know her story or whatever. But that movie explained and did all that for me. And that's what I feel like it was supposed to do. I don't know. Because my whole thing is, like I told Trey, if people tripping over her movie, what the fuck y'all gonna do when they get to phase 4? And then you got, like, new shit.
And like this is the thing, y'all, and I'm gonna say this now because most of y'all won't be there or won't watch the review. I'm gonna say this to y'all. If you motherfuckers don't like Captain Marvel, what the fuck is gonna happen when they get to characters like Squirrel Girl? You ain't gonna like it. You're not. You're not. You don't like Captain Marvel, so.
See, that's what people wanted to know, but like they want Miss Marvel from back in the day. Like they either want that.
Y'all, Miss Marvel and Captain Marvel are the same characters. Yeah, you might want to do your research.
Carol
But he
Danvers.
said I remember her as Miss Marvel. But I'm just saying like that, like the way I don't know.
I can't say anything
right.
without spoiling it. Watch the movie.
The Superhero Squad show from Cartoon Network.
All I'm saying is Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel are the same characters. It's just she was Miss Marvel before Captain Marvel.
The only thing I'm going to say that I think people truly miss with this movie is that it is not anything from today. It is from the 90s. So you are seeing people in the past. You're not seeing them as they are now. And I don't think people get that. Like he just said, who was Sam supposed to be because he wasn't Nick Fury. Like you get what I'm saying? Like, but it's him in the 90s. Everybody got a past that shapes how they are today. And you're seeing the past that shaped what we finna get. You know what I'm saying? What we've gotten over the years and what we finna get come April. Like, that's why I think people lose. And I'm going to be honest. Like I told Trey, I feel like when people don't understand something and they feel stupid, that's why they dislike stuff. Instead of you taking the time to try to understand what you're seeing. Like, I didn't know nothing about Captain Marvel, but as certain stuff happened in the movie, I'm like, okay, I get that. Or if I had a question, I would hold off on asking him and be like, okay, I figured it out later. Like, it's not that hard. People feel ragging on her because they ragging on the movie because of who playing Captain Marvel. Like, to me, I just feel like that's it.
That's all it is.
If it was somebody else playing her, then it would have been like, oh, I love the movie. You know what I'm saying? But it would have been the same movie. Like,
it's not the Captain Marvel movie, y'all. It's the person playing Captain Marvel that's an issue for people.
My whole thing is, the last thing I'm going to say about it is, after I watched it, now I can't see anybody playing Captain Marvel. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. And that's how I want to feel when I go to a movie. I can't see nobody else playing Captain America yet. You know what I'm saying? I can't see nobody else being Thor. Can't see nobody else being Tony. You know, like, that's how I'm supposed to feel at the movie. Like, I'm going to be honest. And I'm going to shade all the other people that's being trash because they just being trash.
That's what we do over here.
Like, I ain't fall asleep in the theater.
I was dead tired before I saw the movie. Y'all, I was sleepy. I didn't take my nap. I'm like, I take nap every day. Been trying to get rest up. I didn't take a nap. I let Tasha rest. I was dead tired.
I was knocked out before we went.
I was dead tired. And I was dead tired before I went to see Batman v Superman. Which one you think I fell asleep in?
Right.
Which one you think I fell asleep in?
I just feel like for an origin story,
it was
soon as the movie come on, like shit is happening. Like it's like 10 minutes in you get stuff. 10 more minutes in you get stuff. It's like they mixing the action in with her backstory. So it's not like you bored like, oh, this whole first 30 minutes of the movie I gotta sit and figure out what the fuck going on. Then we got the shit. Like they started you off with some stuff. So that's why I be like, people that was like, oh, I'm bored, I fell asleep, whatever. You just went in there with that sour ass attitude anyway. That's what I feel like. And I always look at it as though your ass gonna have to do something one day, and then you gonna get that same fucking, you know what I'm saying, opinion from somebody because somebody don't want to see you do something because it's you. I'm never gonna do nobody like that. I'm a black woman with natural hair that don't wear makeup. Ain't no way in hell I'm about to judge anybody because of what somebody else said before I see it for myself. People still do that, judging the book by its cover. She made one comment, and the comment she made, I think, was that
she want more diversity in people interviewing her.
But the way she said it, she gave them attitude. That's why people ain't like her. She stood up at a podium doing an award show and was like, I don't want a 40-year-old white man to tell me what he didn't like about A Wrinkle in Time. It wasn't made for you. That's what she said. And she said it with attitude, and that's when all the shit started. She secluded a group of people that people normally scared to target, and then they tried to bash her movie, and I guarantee you by Sunday her movie still gonna be made money, cause guess what, all them haters paid to go see it. That's why you don't worry about who hating on you. They gonna be the ones who put you up in life, because they hating so hard they funding your whole life. You hating on her, but y'all paying for the ticket. Somebody was lying last night, oh, I left 45 minutes in, but you just paid for a full movie. You might as well sat there the rest of the damn movie. What you leave for? You ain't getting your money back.
Hey y'all, hold up. I'm gonna tell y'all this. This is the funny part. The movie just came out last night, right?
It's too Papo.
The movie just came out last night, right? The movie cost
Ain't nobody
$150 some odd million to make. The movie that made $78 million since last night. Stop playing with yourself.
That's what I'm saying. Like her movie, she's still gonna make like $500 million, regardless of what somebody got to say about it. Because if them reviews and all them fucking like everything that people were saying about the movie was negative, and like for that to be negative and you still pull in more than everybody else over the weekend, just shut the fuck up. That's why I just be like, sometimes I wish I could just have a big bullhorn, select a certain group of people and just be like, shut the fuck up. Like, that's what I be wanting to say. Shut the fuck up. Because that's really what the fuck people need to do sometimes. Shut the fuck up. This girl took her time to make this movie. I don't feel like the people at Marvel would have picked her and directed her to act the way she did in the movie if that's not what they wanted.
All right, we getting too deep into this. We gonna go. We getting too deep into this. And that's not how you spell that, but I gotta remove that.
What?
Yeah, the movie already made $78 million.
Yeah, because that's what last night sales
and what's
sales
going
from
on
today, and like anybody that's pre-ordered tickets for like the rest of the weekend or whatever. Probably.
No, not the rest of the weekend.
I mean, I'm just saying, like people who get their tickets ahead of time, they don't count.
They gotta wait until it's completely done, because you don't know if people go stop, cancel that.
Look at this motherfucker, only 78 million from a day and a half. Okay.
Only set.
I'm finna go because you know when people make statements
dude. What do you mean only 78? It's only no. The movie started coming out last night around 7. It's not even a full 24 hours yet. You're talking about only 70? Get the fuck out of here.
When I hear people make comments like that, I just be like, but can you do that though? Can you generate $78 million in a day?
I'm finna go.
Well, it was nice talking about the CW. Flash, I'm ready to see what happens when the tea is spilled and the pitch is knocked over, you know what I'm saying, with this whole journal situation with the 2 handwritings. I'm ready for all that to be discussed. I'm gonna miss Arrow. I don't know how long Supergirl and Legends got on the chopping block. BlackLightning probably about to be on the chopping block. Not even lying, as much as I like them, they ain't got long either. If they don't switch something up for season 3 to make a definitive change and make people come back, they probably gonna be on the chopping block too.
Yeah.
Cause all these questions, you got 2 episodes left, and then people sitting up here looking like, I'm thinking the show about to carry over to April. You know what I'm saying? We got like 4 to 6 episodes left, and y'all about to end in 2 weeks. Oh, okay. Yep, the 11th and the 18th. The 18th is the last one.
So this
and then the 25th is when Legends come on, but the time switch.
Yeah, and this is when Flash go off to 26, so they can come back. That's 3 weeks? How you go over?
Yeah, go down right there.
1, 2, 3. I think they come back on the 16th.
Yeah, because they all over in May. Even Legends.
Yeah, because I think
come back on late.
Yeah, I think Legends over on the 27th. Flash is over on the 14th along with Arrow. So
yeah, but we done keeping it real for today. We about to go catch y'all for that Miss Captain Marvel spoiler review, and we about to be out. What you mean when y'all gonna watch Young Justice?
What?
I don't get what you mean. It's not out again, right?
Where do you see that at, man?
Under whoever Jeremy asked, when y'all gonna watch Young Justice? Like Young Justice season 3? You see it right there? It's on yours.
Oh, okay.
What you mean when we gonna watch Young Justice? Because it took a break, right? It don't come back on till like summer. Unless I need to check and see if it's back on.
Is it back? Check that.
Right, that's what I'm like. I thought it was off till like June.
I don't know. Check the site. You know what I'm saying? Shit, we got the streaming service over here. Shit. There you go, right there.
Oh wait, is it on season 3? Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, this song it say summer 2019. It ain't out, and all the rest of the episodes were done.
What you mean? We got the service over here, so I'm like, we can look that shit up. Like, it don't come back till the summer.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Everything else that like all the episodes that came out were put. Like if they gone or they blocked now, I mean that ain't on me, but we did them.
Well, we finna go because I don't know. We'll figure out how we gonna do this review. We'll figure it out. I'm probably finna get on Apex Legends. Fuck this bullshit. I got shit going on.
Yeah, Jeremy, you a little late. They been out with that, and then the second half don't come out till the summer, but it's okay. Can y'all rank the Arrow seasons? I'm sure Trey can do that for you real quick. Yes, we are, Layla, I'm sorry.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see how much money they
You just hit me. Somebody asked, could you rank the Arrow seasons real quick?
Rank the Arrow seasons?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that. Where's that?
I just said it though, like up there, Tony. Can you rank the Arrow seasons?
Give me a piece of paper. Give me a sheet of paper real quick.
I don't have no paper. You go out on this napkin. That's not a pen.
It's not.
No.
You got a pen?
I do somewhere. Oh, it's up here. This like hot. You think Emiko could have killed Diaz? Or Highlander? We gonna see. I feel like it's somebody we wanna expect though. Nope, we haven't watched Doom Patrol. We got a full viewing schedule right now, so until we finish that stuff, only thing new coming is stuff we've already seen, like if Jessica come out. You know what? I wonder if Jessica come out in March because they already did the On My Block trailer and they don't come out till the end of the month. So.
Okay. If you were to rank the seasons of Arrow from best to worst, you would go 2, 1, 5, 7, 6, 3, 4.
You probably did that fast.
2, 1, 5. Because 5 brought it back from 3 and 4.
He doing best to least.
I'm doing best to least. Good to bad.
Yeah.
2, 1, 5, 7, 6, 3, 4. Because 4 was just shit. Sorry, it just was.
Yes, we going to see Shazam. Not Dinah for Life, just kidding. I'm snitching. Let me stop.
Now, I want to see, like, honestly, if you don't think that's right, let me know what you think real quick. Like, that would be me. One was great, but 2 was better to me because of the whole how long we had Deathstroke thing. So
Adrian Chase made 5 the sheet.
Yeah.
That was it for me that season.
And, like, that's the thing.
Depending on how this one end, it might be, like, it depends on how this one end. I gotta see.
And, like, that's the thing. Like, 5 and 1 are like shit. Like, I don't know, because of how big of an impact 5 had.
I think
with the whole island shit, you be like, damn, like, but I'm like 2, 1, 5, 7, 6.
Oh, Ivy, you trash, bitch, I'm dead. She said, reverse flash of Nora, tell Barry, I want him to know it was me. You know that's my shit from Game of Thrones.
I ain't got time.
Tell Cersei, I want her to know it was me. If reverse flash, if they ever did some shit like that, bitch, he would be my favorite character if he did. Nora, tell your daddy, I want him to know it was me.
I wouldn't so much put, I would put 5 and 1 as equal. I don't know if I would put one over
Which
the other.
season was Damien Dark? I think that was 4.
That's 4.
Yeah, that was 4. I would put 5 over 1 too, only because like 1, like that was the pilot season, like cool, I was getting into it because that was your shit, you know, like I was watching it with you.
You see what I'm saying?
But 5, you know, Adrian was crazy, like when he did that pencil shit, bro, from hearing that shit. I was like, that man, grandma could have been calling him to come home and you out here fucking people up. He made that season for me, especially with the ending. That was it. Like, that was... Whew, 5 was it for me.
Like with 5 and 1, like, cause the show was so fresh and new. Like, you can't put 1 so far back.
I like Umbrella Academy, and we're gonna finish it. I don't know where I made this statement, but Umbrella Academy is done by NBC. So what's gonna happen is, like, when I post it, y'all gonna have to go and watch it, cause then it's gonna come down, cause I'm not finna get no strikes. So that's how it's gonna be done. So if y'all miss it, all I can tell y'all is full reactions on Patreon, cause I can't be keeping stuff up on the channel, and then these little greedy networks be trying to strike everything that moves when they do stuff. So this is why we don't watch stuff on major networks like ABC and Fox. NBC, if y'all notice, we only watch stuff on Netflix, HBO, like AMC, the CW networks who be like cool with their fans mostly. So, and yes, we are Princess Pink.
I think Arrow season was good. I don't know
what season. Yes, they couldn't throat at 7. I was done. Stanley crazy ass.
But that's when a lot of stuff pop off in the season.
Yeah,
the back
most stuff
half.
don't pop off to the back half.
Like
you get a good premiere because they trying to pull you in, and then like that break, like before the holidays, they'll give you like something good to keep you to come back to the next year, and then that's when everything pop off.
And then
thank y'all for posting the links.
Like you got your little filler episodes, but then when they came back, it was like shit.
You gotta understand, even though stuff is a Netflix original, there's still other studios. Like they have to make that stuff at a studio. So even like when you watch like the Marvel shows, like Punisher and stuff, if you actually watch the credits to the end, it'll say like ABC Studios and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like they use other studios to like make it, even though Netflix might have put the money up for it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's still another company going in with them on it. Maybe they not at that point where they could just be all Netflix and that's it. Like all the Marvel shows are like ABC, and then like some of the other stuff NBC or whatever. Like some of the smaller shows maybe where they don't have to do a lot, but it always be like other networks on the back half.
Every season of every series is worth watching so you can understand. You can't watch a show and skip a whole season. That makes no sense. Like, you have to watch the show in its entirety to understand how did you get to this point. Well, why? Okay, he's here.
Season 6 of Arrow's worth watching. It's pretty good. It's not like it on top 5 for me, but it's not bad. Like it's okay to watch.
Yeah. Well, 6 is that season that's like,
it's better than 3 and 4.
Exactly. It just is. Like,
I keep forgetting she fucking paralyzed, bitch. I keep forgetting that.
Felicity?
Yeah.
Cause she got that chip.
I keep forgetting that shit though. Like, and she finna have a whole baby. Like, I keep forgetting that.
That wasn't nothing but an Easter egg to Oracle.
Yeah, now whatever season the teams were like split and they was being petty, that part got on my nerves when they did that on Arrow. But besides that, like once they got over that point, I was good. But that got a little annoying whatever season they did that.
That was season 6.
Oh, okay.
That's why they were fighting and all that shit back and forth, and that's why they good now, because last year they were going through that bullshit, and that's why, you know what I'm saying, towards the end, Oliver went to jail, and that's how we got to season 7. But yeah, again, my pick would be 2157634. That sounds like you put another 3 numbers in the front of it. That's somebody's phone number. I guarantee you that.
That's true. They don't have all the rights, I think, to use that, and that's still something you got to do right. Like you got to cast that and do that perfectly. Like you can't fuck that character up. Like everybody ain't meant for this live action world because people don't know what they doing. Some shit just need to stay animated.
Ooh. Season 6 or season we don't trust Oliver no more. Yeah.
Do you think Arrow will have a spinoff focusing on the future? I don't know. Cause like I said, I feel like Batwoman.
Japanese long time rub.
Ooh, y'all trash. Japanese long time rush. Yo, Koroko on Patreon though is where it's at. Like I was already like deceased episode 3 of this season. I can't. It's too messy. It's too much. But we finna go for real this time, y'all. It's almost 6. It's gonna be 6 soon. I gotta cook at some point, so you know. Best or worst for Flash? You wanna do that before we go?
Best or worst of
like the seasons, like you just did Arrow. That's hard, huh? 1 and 2 is like I don't even know how to pick between.
That's the hardest part for me.
I mean,
that's why I'm hesitating right now. You know what? Fuck it. You know why? You know why I say fuck it?
I just feel like I could watch the Flash in order, but I'd put 4 at the end right now. I know you weren't too fond of season 3, but I was. It didn't bother me. Like I was cool. Oh, I ain't cooking nothing, Boss Day. I'm just gonna make some more Rotel nachos. I don't feel like doing the most today. Oh yeah, Oliver almost beat Renee into a whole coma that he never was gonna come from.
Now this is how I do this. 2 and 1 could easily switch. 2 and 1 could easily switch. It's like whatever. Like
I don't think Nova said
one could be great at one point while I'm watching it in. No, hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on. No. Okay. I will go 2, 1, 5, 3, 4. Here's why. It was one episode, and I'm sorry, one episode in season 5 that trumped like everything in season 4.
Oh, the 100?
Yes, that episode.
I would put 4 last anyway though, just because it wasn't bad. I ain't gonna lie, I love the Flash. They have their moments, but like speedsters just do it for me. Like I can't, like he ain't. I don't know. I just
Season 5 is not finished, but that 100 episode breathed so much fucking air into me. Thawne was sitting there like.
I just feel
like he was just sitting there. He was sitting there cool as fuck. Well, and he got up. I was like, ooh.
I feel like the payoff for this season coming though. Like people might have been annoyed, but I feel like it's gonna be worth it. Like
and see, that's the thing with the Flash. Some people saying 1-2, some people saying 2-1. Like either one of those, I can't be mad at because both of those seasons was such. They were so epic in their own right, being the pilot season and being the sophomore season.
Ooh, Melissa, if that's you, get ready for your blood pressure to be even higher when you get to Koroko season 3. That's all I gotta say. My blood pressure through the roof.
What passes, man, dude? Like, I'm talking about the music in that episode. Like that episode alone beat season 4.
Prologue.
Like that episode beat season 4 in the first fucking 10 minutes. Every episode, I'm like, this shit is crazy. And when Nora was running and was trying to get into the Speed Force to catch up with Bear, did you hear that music? And like,
sir.
I was like, ooh! I'm like, I'm like, oh, they killing it right now.
You can't call season 5 the worst season until it's over.
Yeah, you haven't finished the season.
You don't know what the fuck they gonna throw at your ass these last 6 episodes or 7 episodes or however many it is.
What is? Yeah, like 7, 8 episodes.
Them last 6 episodes could make up for the whole season.
I'm like, you gotta finish the season. Like you gotta finish it as a whole. Like, but right now, five. The reason 3 is lower than 5 right now. The reveal was too long. The reveal was just too long, and I feel like Savitar didn't do enough. He didn't do enough. Like he was a big mystery, and like we people were figuring the shit out. And I'm like, I feel like they shouldn't have mixed Savitar with Barry. because it gave it away. I am the future Flash. You know what I'm saying? What made season 2 better than season 1? The multiverse being established. It's not so much it's better. It's just it's like a speedster race. They're neck and neck. And I'm talking about a true speedster race. Like, you know what I'm saying? Speedsters that are on equal ground just running. Like, one might have the lead for a second, but then you see something else from the other season. Like, oh, this speedster got it right now. We don't know. It's a back and forth with me because both of them was so fucking epic. Thawne, Zoom. The way, like, Thawne was beating Barry ass, but then Zoom beating Barry ass, taking his ass around the city. That shit was another thing. The reason season 3 is above season 4 is the way Savitar beat Barry ass running through the Speed Force. Bro, that was speed. He was... Zoom wasn't that fast. But also, in hindsight, you got to remember, Savitar lived in the Speed Force. This is why people were like, Savitar is still way faster than Barry. No, he wasn't that much faster. Because remember, when he was in the Speed Force, Barry couldn't catch him. But when he got out, season 3, episode 15, The Wrath of Savitar, was that 15? Yeah. He took off Barry, caught up with him. I'm right here, bro. He lost speed because he wasn't in the Speed Force. Notice how when Barry first came out of the Speed Force, he was so much faster. Yeah. But man, look, we getting out pocket. Look, we gonna get up out of here. I'm just saying, that's the way I feel. 2 season 2, 1, 5, 3, 4. And like,
yeah, 2 is one of my favorite seasons because I love Zoom. Like that, he my favorite villain. He was out here breaking backs, not giving a fuck about taking no names.
Yeah, he was a fucking monster, yo.
Got that serial killer instinct. Wasn't he a serial killer anyway or some shit before that happened?
I think so. Yeah, on Earth too.
Yeah, that's why he my favorite. But we gonna get out of here, y'all. It's almost, like I said, it's almost 6 o'clock. I gotta be out.
Yeah, now Enter Flash Time was one of the best episodes of season 4, if not the best episode.
What episode was that?
Season 4, episode 15.
Oh. So that mean like we ain't seen that episode for this season yet. Like their best, like that type of episode. I don't think we really got that.
What you mean?
Like on the back half when they normally do like a big episode like that or something. I guess
you just saw it.
Gorilla Grodd versus King Shark.
Yeah,
that ain't even related to what's going on though.
But Flash Time wasn't related to that either.
But I'm just saying it still was like a Flash heavy episode. Like we was really watching King Shark and Gorilla Grodd. Like. I'm waiting on whatever's gonna happen at the end of the episode that come on Tuesday. I need to see what that is.
Alright, y'all, we gonna get out of here.
Oh, enjoy Nova.
What?
He gone. They almost at the theater to see Captain Marvel.
Go in that bitch with an open mind, bro.
He will. We gonna get out of here though.
Now, when it comes to Rain was a good villain on Supergirl. She was. And I'm gonna say that Rain was a fucking great villain. I loved her. I love Samantha. I love that role. I wish they could have kept her. She did that shit. Y'all stay up. Y'all stay real. It's Trey.
And it's Tasha.
Married to the Real. Stay tuned for that review. It's coming either today or tomorrow. I know that for a fact. Y'all stay real.